Hello Glamour Ghouls and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Midge Munster and on this channel we do all things campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. And today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, something new to the channel. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen my saga for this week. I had a really exciting project plan for this week, sort of a room refresh on a budget type thing. And when I was moving the furniture around in that room, I found termite damage in our guest room and it was really shocking. I had no idea it was there. It was behind a piece of furniture. Thank goodness I moved it around and we found it. So we have somebody coming out to look at that tomorrow. But in the meantime, I do have to put that project on hold for the time being, which is a bummer. But we will get to it eventually. But in lieu of that today, I wanted to try and do a favorites video. This is a type of video that I love watching on other YouTubers' channels, and I've always wanted to do one, and I just always kind of forget, I guess. So I thought we would take some time and do that today, and I really hope you'll enjoy it. Before we jump in, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I upload every week, and we would love to have you be a part of our Glamour Ghoul gang. So first on the docket is going to come as no surprise if you watched my What I Got for Christmas video. This is the Trixie Cosmetics gloss in ginger spice. And I, like I said, just got this for Christmas and it has become almost immediately my new lip of choice. Many of you know that before this, my favorite was the Too Faced Melted Matte Pumpkin Spice, which I still love for a matte lip. And it's in this same color family. It's a little brighter and a little more orange. But why this is my favorite right now is because it's a gloss. It's shiny on the lip, but not overly so. And I'm like a matte lip queen till death, but I've been wearing this gloss and I'm obsessed with the sheen and the formula lays really nicely. It doesn't feel like tacky or wet on the lips like a lot of lip glosses used to in the 90s. I'm gonna put this on for the video so that you can see what it looks like. Okay, so here it is on. I just love this color. Isn't it beautiful? It looks so nice if you're a redhead. But I love that it has this nice sheen, and even though it's a gloss, it has pigment. Like, it's not a super sheer coverage, but it's also not super heavy. I just love the formula, love the little heart-shaped tube packaging, so cute. This will definitely be my go-to winter gloss, and I definitely want to get some more colors of this formula. So let me know if y'all be interested in seeing a swatch video of a bunch of these lip glosses, because I really like them. The next thing is both a brand and an item. So if you watch my Halloween video, you know that I have fallen in love with a new brand that I just found called Crypt and Coffins. Her shop is so cute. I bought a hoodie. I actually went back and bought another hoodie. I really like her hoodies because the 2X in it is actually large on a plus size body. I've never owned a hoodie that's big and comfy before, and so I'm absolutely obsessed with her hoodies. But I also bought earrings, some ghost earrings. I bought 2 cups. I bought a lot from her shop, and she's actually prepping for her Spring-a-ween drop, so go give her a follow. I will link her in the description box, and definitely keep an eye on her Instagram. But anyway, I bought 2 glasses from her, and this one is my favorite. It says Spooky Babe in this groovy 60s kind of font with hearts for the O's, and I don't know if you can see, but it's got these little retro kind of starbursts on it. And I have gotten so obsessed with this type of cup recently, these glass ones that are shaped like soda cans. I don't know why. I think it might have something to do with I have a lot of sensory stuff being neurodivergent, and something about the drinking experience out of this cup is very satisfying. I read somewhere that the reason this type of glass exists in this shape is because the dipping in of the lip consolidates the foam on either a draft beer or, in my case, a latte with cold foam. It consolidates all the foam like right in this little lip here, and it definitely does. And so I love drinking my iced coffee out of these in the morning. So I'm definitely obsessed with this like shape of glass now. I actually bought another one. This was back in October or September. I bought this one from another Etsy shop. This is its spooky season, also in that cute groovy font with like pink starbursts and ghosts and little pumpkins. And again, I'm obsessed with it. So this style of glass is my new obsession, and catch me drinking coffee out of these exclusively for the next 6 months. Speaking of coffee, my next favorite, you're probably not going to be surprised, is my Nespresso. I bought a Nespresso this winter. Finally, I was spending tons of money going to Starbucks every day. Basically, when I worked in an office, I was going out either to Starbucks or to a local coffee shop pretty much every day. And it's a lot of money. Coffee is expensive. And since I have been working for myself from home, I decided to invest in an espresso, and it is one of the best purchases I have ever made. If somebody asked me what is the best thing you've ever spent money on, I would either tell them my Nespresso or my Dyson vacuum. I love having the ability to make good coffee at home. It is so nice to start my day out with a really good coffee. The model I got is the Nespresso Virtuo Plus, I believe, and it is the one that comes with the little Arancino on the side, which is the milk frother. And what I really love about this is that the milk frother has the option to either do hot froth, or you can do a cold foam in that as well by holding the button down until it turns blue. So when you first buy an espresso, they send you like a big pack of all their pods to test out. And my favorite pod is the Bianco Ligero. I really like that one because it's already pretty creamy. Like the espresso brew itself is pretty creamy, and it's made to pair with milk. And I love to just put a little splash of vanilla in my oat milk, make a hot foam, and then pour it into that Bianco Ligero. It's so good. And I know that Nespressos can be kind of pricey, but honestly, the amount of money that I have saved from spending, $5 a day at a coffee shop versus spending $10 for 10 Nespresso pods, it's literally $1 a cup. To me, it was worth it, and the coffee is so good. So the Nespresso is definitely one of my top favorites right now. I would highly recommend it for anybody who's been thinking about getting one. Do it. You won't regret it. Next up on the list is something that has made my life also so much easier, so much better, saved me money, and they are the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. Most of you know I have been working with HelloFresh for a while now, and I really truly cannot say enough about this service. I have recommended it to all of my friends and my family. My husband and I truly use this service. We order HelloFresh for our dinners every week. They offer so many recipes to choose from every week. It's easy to find something I know that we're both going to love, and the food is literally always delicious. It's so good. They also have plenty of options if you're a pescatarian or vegetarian, or you need something family friendly for the kids. They have plenty of options for every family. I know what I personally love about HelloFresh is how much time it saves me. Most of the meals I get from HelloFresh are from the fridge to the table in 35 minutes. And like I mentioned earlier, being a neurodivergent person, it can be really challenging to remember to buy groceries every week. So I love that I can count on HelloFresh to be delivered to my house, right to my doorstep once a week with all my meals in there ready to go. And because all of the ingredients come pre-portioned, we are wasting less food, which helps us eat more sustainably. So if you are ready to try HelloFresh for yourself, go to HelloFresh.com or click the link in the description box and use my code MidgeMunster16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. That's 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts with code MidgeMunster16 at HelloFresh.com. HelloFresh is absolutely one of my favorite changes I have made for myself in the last few months, and I'm very thankful to them for sponsoring today's video. My next favorite I want to talk about is actually a book, and I had several of you DM me and ask for book recommendations. I know this may not be exactly what everyone's looking for, but I have been listening to the book Chillpreneur by Duffield-Thomas on Audible, and let me tell you, this book is changing my life. This book is all about being a woman entrepreneur. So if you are a woman who runs your own business, or if you're a woman who wants to run her own business, I cannot recommend this book enough. It is so good. If you're going to check it out, I would highly recommend the audiobook. It's read by Denise, and she's Australian. She's super cute, but the way she reads it is very interesting, and it has really kept my interest the whole time. And she's really shifted my perspective about a lot of what I do here, and it's helping me become a better content creator, I think. The whole philosophy of being a chillpreneur is really like going against hustle culture and starting to give ourselves grace for when things don't go according to plan, which has literally been the story of my life these last 2 weeks, if you know. And she speaks about a lot of stuff from a fellow like neurodivergent place. She has ADHD, and like talking about, you know, the guilt associated with forgetting things and how to let go of some of that stuff and how to let the pressure off yourself a little bit and enjoy the whole reason that you became an entrepreneur in the first place. Overall, it's just a really, really good read or listen in my case, and I would highly recommend it, especially, like I said, if you are a person who is either starting their own business or wants to start their own business. It's setting you up to enter that with the right mindset and to have a good time enjoying what you're doing. And I love it. I love this book. I'm definitely going to be re-listening to it many times. Up next is something I have been absolutely obsessing over for the last month and a half. I had to talk about it, and that is Encanto. If you have not seen Encanto yet, what are you doing? I have forced this film on every person that I love. I have made my friends watch it. I have made my parents watch it. I have been like a door-to-door salesman for Encanto. It is so incredible. And I am actually not like a huge Disney, like I'm definitely not as invested as a lot of people are, like the hardcore Disney fans. That's never been me. But this film is so poignant and so different than anything I've ever seen. The music is incredible. The soundtrack has been on in my car nonstop for 4 weeks. And I think it just has a lot of important messages about healing and trauma and like healing through generations and family. It's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. I'm also obsessed with Luisa. The character Luisa is my favorite, and she's so cute. So I had to give a short blip about this because it has truly been consuming my life. Recently. I love it so much. If you've watched Encanto, drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Who's your favorite character? What's your favorite song? I want to know. Let's talk Encanto. The next thing I want to show you is a pair of earrings I just got that are my new favorite earrings, and they are from the Little Spooky Shop. I know I talked about maybe doing an earring collection this week. It is coming, but I'm reorganizing my earring collection and kind of fixing some pieces and different things like that. So it's coming. We're gonna look at all my bajillion pairs of earrings, I promise. But today I wanted to show you these that I just got. They are these little hoops with all the famous ghouls on them. They've got Elvira and Vampira and Lily and Morticia on these little striped tubes. Aren't these precious? I am so excited about these. I was on a Instagram live for the Little Spooky Shop, and she was about to show them, and she said I only have one pair of these, so if you want them, get your trigger finger ready. And I didn't even see the whole earring before I said mine. I saw the tip of Elvira's hair and I knew immediately that whatever it was, I wanted it. So these are definitely my new favorite earrings. I love anything with they're the glamour ghouls, right? These are the women that I look up to. And this was actually also my first purchase from this maker, the Little Spooky Shop. I bought, I think 6 new pairs of earrings in that live sale. So she's going to become a favorite too. I think most of you know, most of my earrings are from Reb's Rainbow House and Undoubtedly Mad on Etsy. I love both those makers so much. But Little Spooky Shop is definitely gonna be joining the ranks of favorite makers. Okay, we are nearing the end of my favorites list. I'm going to show you my final favorite. This is actually something that didn't make it into my what I got for Christmas video, and I didn't really know how I felt about it when I received it. I didn't think I would like it, and now it's my favorite thing ever. It is this Revlon like hair blow dryer brown brush thing. I am obsessed with this. You probably have noticed in my videos that I'm wearing my hair straight more now, and that is because I don't like to straighten my hair, and my hair when it naturally dries is very like it doesn't even get curly. It's very crimpy and wiry and frizzy. And so for me, the easiest alternative has always been to either let it air dry and then curl it with rollers or a curling iron, or to try to, you know, set the curl when it's wet in some way. Anyway, my mother-in-law gave me this, and all you do is plug it in, and then it has a little switch down here. You can set it to cool, high, or low, and it blows hot air through here, and you literally just take small strands of your hair and like pull it and dry it with the brush. It's so amazing, especially I have pretty thick hair, and I don't have the patience to like clip up my hair and hold a brush and a hair dryer, like working my arms. You know what I mean? Like holding and working out my arms around my whole head like for 20 minutes. It's too much. This dries my hair super fast, and it gives me lots of volume, and it makes it look very sleek. I feel like I look like I just left the salon every time I use this, and I love it. I will say I don't normally use heat on my hair that much, and so I was a little nervous about that. So in tandem with that, my stylist at my hair salon gave me recommendations on what to use for that blow dryer, and she recommended these two L'Oreal products, and I have really liked these as well. I've never been much of a hair product gal. Like I'm kind of bad at being a girl. Like I don't own a ton of fancy products, makeup-wise or hair-wise or anything, skin-wise. I'll tell you what, I have been feeling like the one with these hair products. First of all, they smell incredible. So this one is like a spray, and it's Vitamino Color, and it's like a 10-in-1 spray that has color protector in it, which bottle redhead. My number one concern is always like protecting my red color, because if you've ever dyed your hair red, you know that it washes out very easy. It fades quickly if you don't take care of it. So I've been spraying this all over, brushing it through. And then we have this blow dry, is it fluidifier? Fluidifier. And this is a blow dry cream that helps make your hair really silky, keep it really nice and hydrated. It does have a leave-in conditioner product in it, so it helps with my ends, which is great because, again, I color treat my hair every 6 weeks, so that can be really hard on your hair if you don't take care of it. And again, it's offering heat protection. So I've been using a combination of these two. I put like a couple pumps in my hand and run this through my hair. And overall, I've really loved what that's been doing. I honestly wish I had known about that when I worked in an office, because my hair is always what takes me the longest when I get ready. And I never had a good system for, you know, just getting out the door quickly looking nice. And this whole process takes me maybe 15 minutes and my hair looks really well styled. So I'm loving that. I cannot recommend it enough. And of course, again, I will link all of that in the description box below. All right, so that is it for today. Those are my current favorites. Let me know down below if you liked this type of video. I would love to do more of them for you if you're interested. Maybe we could do like a quarterly favorites or something like that. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know anything that is one of your favorite items you're using right now. Something that has changed your life in some way, drop it, let me know. I just really love hearing what people love using. I think it's really interesting, and sometimes you find your new favorite that way. As always, if you are not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel before you leave today. I put out a new video every week, and we would love to have you as a part of our Glamour Ghoul gang. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, keep it campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Bye!